Alright, man. This ain't gonna be no M.I.A video. This is just me about to be off the cuff and just rant about what is going on when it comes to fucking black people, dude. What the hell are we doing? What are we doing, man? Why are we out here doing all of these stupid things that make other races of people that is watching us do these stupid things like licking ice cream and putting it back? I just got done watching another fucking video that Organic covered, and apparently there's a dude, a nigga, doing that bullshit ice cream challenge. Y'all see that the bitch who started that shit just got football numbers. They gave her 20 years, or talking about giving her 20 years. Yeah, that's a lot. That is a fucking huge stretch for doing some shit like that. But I guess they just motherfucking, since it's the injustice system and she black, you know, they want to set an example. So that's another video. But just the fact alone, dude, y'all, these black people out here who are doing stupid shit like this warranted that shit, man. Y'all out here playing stupid games, winning stupid prizes. And now we just got this whole thing that just happened at Disneyland, where these group of black motherfuckers was up here. Yo, that dude was whooping all those females' asses, dog. That shit was just insane watching that whole video play out. My jaw was dropped not the entire time, but for those of y'all who seen the video, whenever an unexpected hit would happen, that's the time when I was like, oh shit, whatever. But black people, what the fuck are we doing? And then on top of that, this shit is being put on social media for millions upon millions of people to see, not only just now, but in the damn future as well. They can just always go back to this shit and chalk it up as another example of y'all niggas can't conduct yourselves appropriately in public, man. What is going on, dude? And it's so fucking sad that you will have black people out here who will try to twist this entire thing that just happened in front of everybody's eyes, in front of everybody's faces, who was there, who watched the shit on their phone, watched it from whatever platform that they watched it on. They will try to twist the motherfucking event to give off a certain narrative that black people were a victim of something. Yes, we are a victim of our own niggified behavior. We can't even act appropriately out and about in fucking public, man. And it is just so profoundly insane on how all of this shit is now being exposed even more and more and more because of this, man. What I'm recording on too. Because of social media and camera phones, man. They should have just imagine the things that wasn't recorded and put on social media. That's happening right now, and that happened before all of this shit. Check this out, man. This shit happened within a week and a half time span, man. All of these events. These black people out here with doing these niggified activities and perpetuating niggified behavior, man. And it is just so, in my opinion, it is just so annoying to see. Fucking humid out here, boy. But it is just so annoying and frustrating to see, because you have other people, other races of people. My fucking cousin yelling. You have other races of people out here who is looking at black people, looking at these videos, looking at how black people is conducting themselves in public, and thus they are thinking with that certain stereotypical mindset. Because guess what, black people? If you out here conducting yourself in a stereotypical way, why wouldn't they think of you otherwise? Why wouldn't they look at you in another light if you out here emulating the shit, man? If you are out here doing all of these stereotypical behaviors, fighting at Disneyland, nothing but black people, dude. Nothing but black people. So how can we can we white supremacy ourselves out of this one? Can we white supremacy ourselves out of motherfuckers licking ice cream and putting it back in the store? All this happened within a week and some change, man. And I'm pretty sure there's going to be more dumb nigga-fi behavior to come. I mean, it's nothing new. All you gotta do is go on World Star Hip Hop, man. If you want to see how black people really get down, go on that motherfucker. Go on World Star and you can spend days upon days, if not weeks upon weeks, watching countless nigga-fi behavior, man. Black people, what are we fucking doing, dude? It is embarrassing, man. It is so fucking embarrassing. This is another blow to black people, man. This is how this is an example of why we're not taken serious, man. Because we don't take ourselves serious, because we don't give a fuck about each other. We don't give a fuck about each other to the point to where we would do outlandish things to each other just to get a view, man. Just to get attention. Just to get eyeballs on your profile, on your video. All this shit for attention. Y'all are literally, black people are literally turning something that is arbitrary, something that has, oh my God, man. Something that has no actual tangible value, i.e. attention, i.e. I guess eyeballs on whatever situation that you want people to look at. Y'all are turning something arbitrary like that into something real, man. Into something that has, y'all are making it to where it has to be the most valuable thing, that more valuable than money, man. In my opinion, attention is the new fucking currency, and that's exactly why, and it's horrible for black people. It is horrible for black people because black people, like I said in previous videos, were raised in fucked up households, raised in fucked up environments where they didn't get that proper good attention and love and support that they needed from their family. So this is one example of how that lack of attention or that lack of support that they needed from the ones that they grew up around, this is the after effect of this shit, man. Everything that's going on right now, because at this point, black people just don't care. They just acting off of impulsivity, man. Black people is just acting off of impulse, man. Something that will get people to pay attention to them, because they will do some off-the-wall, outlandish shit. No, I guess all attention is good attention, dude. But if black people thinking like that, then I don't fucking want it. I don't. I'll be cool with my 84 subscribers, man. I'll be chill with y'all, because that lets me know that, what I'm trying to say, man, I lost my train of thought. It's just so much, man, the process, and just to take all in, man, because it is just sad to see black people destroying themselves from the inside out, and at the same time saying that they're the victim of outside influences and shit. Which it is true. It is true in the sense that there is, outside stimuli that is affecting black people. But we need to wake up and realize that shit. And then we also need to wake up and realize that we are participating in our own demise, man. In our own destruction, because of this shit that we out here doing to each other. Fighting at Disney World. Doing stupid shit to get locked up for 20 years. That's, again, nigga-fi behavior, man. So, you have black women. You have black men. You just... This right here is just, this was a blow to black people across the board, man. In my opinion, man. This was a blow to us across the board, because it's bad enough that we already have these certain stereotypes being portrayed onto us, but we are out here acting within those stereotypes. You're just proving the motherfuckers' points, man. Other people's points, and also black people's points on how stereotypical black people act, man. And the sad thing is, a good bit of black people know how to conduct themselves appropriately in public. So that shit don't go for everybody, obviously. But at the same time, it's just ridiculous to see how low and just how degrading we can get, man, just for attention, just to be part of a trending topic. All of that shit, all of this meaningless, arbitrary shit, because of how addictive social media has become, especially when it comes to black people. I bet you money that it would be difficult for the average black person to get off Facebook. I don't use Facebook like that anymore. I haven't. The last time I've been on my Facebook was around my birthday last month. So I try my hardest to stay off of it. And the more I stay off of it, the less I miss it. Because when you get back on it, ain't nothing changed. You know, there's nothing different. It's the same thing. Everybody chasing likes. Everybody doing outlandish shit for views. Or saying whatever the fuck. You know how the shit goes, man. Because the people who invented Facebook, the president, I think what it's called, I forgot what his position, like his title was called. I think he was like the president for, I guess, it was called like, let me look it up. I don't want to, say the wrong thing. I think it was like the president for user growth or something. Alright, yeah, here it is. Former Facebook VP says social media is destroying society with dopamine. These are just articles from bullshit mainstream CNBC, whatever. Yeah, his name is, he has like a weird name, like Papatio, some shit like that. I don't know how to pronounce his name. But, yeah, his name is like Chamath Palihapitiya or something. Began working for Facebook in 2007, left in 2011, and is the vice president for user growth. But yeah, he was saying that how Facebook is so addictive is they take advantage of this shit called the dopamine driven. But yeah, I ain't about to summarize this shit. I'm gonna just go back to the article. They called it the dopamine driven like feedback loops, some shit like that. I used to remember off the top of my head. Yeah, dopamine driven feedback loops. That's literally what the article title was before I read it. And the thing that people don't know is when it comes to Facebook, we are being programmed. That's what they said. We are being programmed to be addicted to the shit. So thus you will have shit like this happening. And black people are real easily, they attach themselves real easily to something that is the big thing, whatever, some fad, some trending topic. We are the type of people that is nosy as hell, trying to find out what's the next big thing so we can feel important or feel special by attaching ourselves to it. And Facebook is just one of those things, because it's like, oh, look at me, I get 100 likes every time I post something. Well, how does that matter in the grand scheme of things? Because what if they shut Facebook down? Then your 100 likes ain't gonna mean anything. Because it's all just numbers on a damn screen, man. But black people, what are we doing? How are we supposed to talk about being serious about reparations, which I don't think we're gonna get? I'm sorry, that ain't gonna happen. Y'all already know how I feel about that. How are we supposed to be serious about any movement, anything that we are trying to build to make ourselves successful at a collective, when we're doing stupid shit like this to each other and to ourselves, and can't cooperate and can't even act accordingly with each other out in public, without fighting each other, without pulling up on each other, doing drive-bys on each other, murdering each other? making each other feel like we're less of a person than the next person is. How are we supposed to do anything? How are we supposed to get out of this shit that we're in if we are participating in it? To make us go even deeper into the bullshit that we are in, man. We have to wake up and realize we are a part of, or being a part of, the problem. We are participating in the main problem at hand. And you can blame white supremacy, you can blame the system, but if we are within the system, going along with how this system is set up for black people to be a part of and to interact within, and not trying to detach ourselves from the system and take good-minded black people and detach them as well, then how is anything going to change? If we're just falling right into the stereotypes, if we're just falling right into the status quo, and just going along and participating in the main problem, man. Because guess what? The system itself, the ones who run the system, they say, hey, we don't got to do anything. Y'all just going to destroy each other, man. Y'all just going to destroy each other for us, and we're just going to keep adding, we're just going to keep adding things like Facebook. We're just going to keep adding these things that y'all look at as it being convenient. But yeah, if you read the fine print, it's really meant to destroy you. It's really meant to fuck you up and to fuck up communities and societies in the long run, man. But that's just my little rant, man. Black people, what are we doing?